gentle. So soles of the feet together. Just extend up before you roll down, so the paws nicely engaged, and then just lowering yourself down nice and gently, coming onto the back. Leave the knees out to the side if that's not comfortable. A shavasana with straight legs is also fine, and then palms either facing up or resting on the legs. Then we're going to take a deep inhale, fill the lungs up all the way, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Sigh it out through the mouth. Let the body relax. Let the full length of the spine relax into the mat. And then moving into the breathing. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then taking the hands to the outside of the legs when you're ready, pressing the knees into the center, and then hugging the knees into the body. So we're going to start with a reclined pigeon, just a gentle pigeon, so no need to force too hard into the outer hips. So the sole of the left foot is on the mat and the right ankle on top of the left knee. Just press the full length of the spine into the mat, and then you can either stay here just pressing that right knee away with a flexed right foot, or if you feel open enough, you can pull the left leg in towards the body. Keep the foot flexed on the right leg. Keep pressing that right knee away, and we're going to stay here for 4 breaths to really gently open into that hip. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Give it one last squeeze and then release. We're going to change to the other side. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Flex the left foot, either staying here or pulling the right leg in towards your body. Pull it in, find the point where you can feel the stretch. Keeping the foot flexed, 4 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last squeeze in, a little bit more of a stretch, and then release the feet down to the mat. Then we're going to do the rock and roll, the 5 times, tapping the toes at the top of the mat. So take the hands behind the knees and then rocking forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th, take the feet slightly wider, press the hands into the mat, come into a squat, again opening into the outer hips. Let the pelvis drop down, extend up through the crown of the head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Use the next inhale to stand up, but really pressing into the heels as you come up to activate the glutes. You'll feel the quads turn on as well. Stand up and then heel toe the feet to shoulder width apart. Inhale the shoulders up and exhale them back down and round so the palms are facing forwards. Then make sure your quads, glutes and abdomen are all engaged. Drop the shoulders and then drop the chin down, get a bit of a stretch in the back of the neck. So we're gazing slightly down. 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then inhaling the arms up, keeping the shoulders down. And then exhale all the way down through heart center into your first forward fold. Weight in the front of the feet. Let the top of the body be heavy, feeling the opening in the hamstrings. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, sigh out through the mouth. And then inhale, halfway lift. We're going to pause here, extending through the crown of the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and pull the abdomen in. Find a bit more length in the spine. Looking good. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to the plank. We're going to hold it, knees up or down. Think about pressing the heels to the back of the room. The abdomen obviously is engaged, quads engaged. And then looking just in front of the mat, keeping length in the back of the neck. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the next exhale, coming down really slowly through our first chaturanga. Dropping down, and just before you hit the mat, inhaling, upward facing dog. Pause here, let the hips be heavy and lift up through the crown of the head. And then again, gaze down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the next exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back, drop the heels, spread the fingers wide, and think about really pressing that middle finger into the mat and finding the length from the tip of that middle finger all the way up the arms into the shoulder blades as they flatten and spread across the back. And think about pressing the chest towards the thighs. Take another inhale and exhale, and then coming up on the tips of the toes, bend the knees, look to the front of the mat, step, hop, float or walk, and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, really release into it, and then inhale the hands all the way up. Exhale, all the way down through heart center, good, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands are on the shins or the thighs, and then exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank, and then exhaling through chaturanga, tuck the elbows in, and inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come up on the tips of the toes, bend the knees, look to the front of the mat, step, hop, float or walk, and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up above the head. Lovely, Sue. Exhale, down through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank. You can go to a down dog or exhale, chaturanga. Keep those elbows in and inhale. Upward facing dog, exhale. Downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here before we move on. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Right side, we're going to come into a high lunge. So step that right foot through and inhale up. Take your time getting into it. See what your balance is like today. Drop the shoulders and knit the rib cage in. Make sure the back leg's nice and straight and strong. Take another inhale and exhale. So the next pose we're coming into is standing pigeon, which is why we warmed up with the reclined pigeon. So hands to heart center. We're going to come over that front leg just to help propel us forward, pushing off from the back foot. And as you inhale, you're going to stand up, bring the left leg with you. And on the exhale, take the left ankle on top of the right knee. Press that knee towards the back of the room and then sit down into it. So it requires a little bit of balance, obviously. opening the left hip and using the right glute and right quad. Keep breathing, fix your gaze. Very nice, everyone. Inhale and exhale. Just one more. Inhale and exhale. That looks great, Paul. Inhale as you stand up, and then on the next exhale, back into the high lunge. Hold it again for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the next exhale, warrior 2. So you go into the heel to arch alignment, little shuffle, pressing that knee to the right. Check you can see a few of your toes, gaze past the middle finger, and as always, make sure that back arm's staying up, level with the shoulders. It looks good from what I can see. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more pose. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. So you can just keep the legs exactly as they are, and then depending on how your back feels, if it's a little bit pinchy or sore at the bottom, you just want to reach up, and if your back is okay, you can reach back a little bit more. But wherever you are, if you tilt the pelvis, it's just going to take any tension out of that lower spine. So take one more breath. Inhale, and as you exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back to a high plank. You can go to a down dog or exhale to chaturanga. For extra work for the shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And really think about pressing the chest towards the thighs. Moving on to the left side, step the left leg through into a high lunge. Set yourself up, stagger the feet slightly more to each side for a bit more stability if you need it. And as you come up, then you can tilt the pelvis, pull the left hip back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hands to heart center, come over the front leg. Standing up, pull the right knee in, and then as you exhale, place that ankle on the left knee. Sit down into it. Just go into it as much as you can. Press the right knee down to open into that right hip. Good, Sue. One more. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, stand up. And on the next exhale, step back, high lunge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the next exhale, warrior 2. So just shift that front foot to the middle of the mat, pressing the knee to the left, gaze past the middle finger. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Again, tilt the pelvis, either reaching up or reaching back. Take another inhale, and on the next exhale, cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot, step back, high plank, either a down dog or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back, drop the heels. Okay, right side, one breath with each movement. Step the right foot through. Inhale up, high lunge. On the exhale, bring the hands to heart center, come over the front leg, and then come up into standing. The left knee comes in. Sit down into your pigeon, deep as you can go, and then on the inhale, come up, and on the exhale, step back, high lunge. Lovely. Inhale, and then exhale, warrior 2, and then flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back, high plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, step the left leg through into your high lunge, stagger the feet for stability, and inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center, keep pulling that left hip back, come over the front leg, and on the next inhale, standing up. And on the next exhale, sitting into the pigeon. Very good. Inhale to come up. And exhale, step back, high lunge. Doesn't matter if you pop that right foot down at any point. exhale into your warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Keep the pelvis tilted. Cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot. Step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right side, step the right foot through, slightly to the right for that stability, and inhale to come up. Exhale, the hands to heart center. Come over the front leg, and on the next inhale, come to standing. And on the next exhale, sit into your pigeon. Keep that left foot flexed. On the next inhale, come up. And on the next exhale, step back, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two, gaze past that middle finger. Then flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Keep that front knee tracking off to the right. Cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, step the left foot through. Inhale up, high lunge, pulling that left hip back. Make sure you keep your form as you come forward. Hands over heart center, and inhale into standing. Good, everyone's with me. As you exhale, sit down into it, press that right knee down. And as you inhale, coming up, and exhale back, high lunge. Coming into warrior two, and then flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here if you fancy a rest, otherwise come up on the tips of your toes, bend your knees. Look to the front of the mat, step, hop, float or walk. And inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the hands up above the head. Exhale, down through heart center, forward fold. Good, everyone's still with me? Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank, either a down dog or another chaturanga. Inhaling into upward facing dog, gaze down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right side, step the right foot through. Inhale the arms up. Let's hold this one. 2 breaths. Drop the shoulders, knit the rib cage in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, setting up for that standing pigeon, coming over the front leg. Engage that right glute as you stand up. Power through that right leg. Pull the left leg in. And then exhale into pigeon. We're going to take 3 breaths, so settle into it. If you can, pull that right knee back so you can see a few of the toes. Sit down a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Pull the shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to stand up and exhale, step back. You can really feel that right quad working. Sit into it. Take 1 more breath. Inhale, and on the next exhale, drop the back heel. Coming into warrior two, gaze past those front fingers. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Maybe you come into it a bit deeper this time. Just check in with the lower back, see how it feels. Take another inhale as you reach. And then as you exhale, cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot, step back to a down dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Left side, step the left foot through. Find your balance and then come up. Tilt the pelvis, sit into it, nice straight back leg. Putting the left hip back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, setting up for the last standing pigeon. Come over that front leg and then inhale up. Pull the knee in. And then as you exhale, sit down into it. Again, think of it as a bit like a chair where you want to pull the knees back, look at the toes a bit, and then sit down into it. Pull the shoulders back and down. 2 more breaths. Inhale, up, so exhale. Inhale and exhale. Use the inhale to come up. And then on the exhale, step back, high lunge. Keep putting that left hip back, tilt the pelvis, take another inhale. And on the next exhale, you just drop the back heel, open the arms out, warrior 2. Inhale and exhale, sit down into it. Inhale and exhale, flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Again, maybe a bit deeper if it feels okay. Now you're warmed up. Inhale and exhale. Bend that front leg a bit more. Inhale. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands. Frame the front foot, step back, down dog. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Press the chest towards the thighs. Inhale. And on the next exhale, drop the knees down. Come into a seated position. We're going to come back onto the mat for another reclined pigeon. Soles of the feet on the mat, arms out in front. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, start to roll down. Nice and slow. Once you're on the mat, there's no hurry. Hug the knees in. Rock side to side. Press the full length of the spine into the mat. And then release the soles of the feet. Coming into reclined pigeon. So we're going to take the right ankle on top of the left knee. So you can either stay here pressing that knee away, or by now I'm sure you're warm enough to pull the left leg into the body. Keep that right foot flexed. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, pull it a little bit closer towards the body. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep the shape of the legs, but drop the sole of the left foot back onto the mat. Take the arms out to the side. Press the spine back into the mat. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, let the sole of the right foot drop over to the left side. So it's a reclined, twisted pigeon. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Try and keep the right shoulder on the mat or close to it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Use the next inhale to come back through center. Sole of the right foot on the mat. Swap sides. Left ankle on top of the right. Press that left knee away. Either stay here or pull the right knee in. Keep the left foot flexed. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last squeeze, then release the right foot down. Arms out to the side. Take an inhale, press the spine into the mat. And on the next exhale, drop that left foot over to the right. Left shoulder stays on the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Use the next inhale to come back up. Hug the knees in one last time. Pull the knees towards the armpits. Press the length of the spine into the mat. Take an inhale, fill the lungs up all the way. And on the next exhale, sighing it out, moving into Shavasana. Palms facing up, let the body relax. Release the breath. Moving into a body scan. Starting in the crown of the head, moving down the back of the head, the forehead, eyebrows, cheekbones and jaw. Relax the back of the neck and the throat. Relax the top of the shoulders, tops of the arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, backs of the hands, palms of the hands and the fingers. Relax. Relax the chest. Relax the rib cage and abdomen, upper back, middle back, lower back. Relax the hip flexors and glutes, hamstrings and quads. Release the knees, calves and shins. Relax around the ankles, heels, tops of the feet, soles of the feet and the toes all relax. Let the body relax for a final few moments. And then when you're ready, bending the knees, soles of the feet on the mat. As you exhale, rolling to the right, pressing the hands into the mat, coming back to your seated position. Should have nice open hips now, knees dropping down to the mat, hands at heart center, bowing your head. As always, make sure you thank yourself for doing your yoga. Thank you for joining me.